The smile melted off my face as I pulled my phone from my pocket. It had been vibrating all night. 2 missed calls from Kelsey, 8 messages from Kelsey. I opened my message app to paragraphs and paragraphs. Something about how I hurt her feelings and how I didn't care or whatever. She said this type of thing all the time. I messaged her back without bothering to read them all. Sorry, babe, we'll talk when I get home. Love you. I glared at the sticky bar. I loved her, but she was seriously such a downer sometimes. Trouble in paradise? A deep voice spoke from a man at the bar stool next to me. He was wearing a ridiculous sky blue zoot suit and matching wide-brimmed hat. His bright eyes contrasted against his coffee-colored skin. I laughed, not just at his ridiculous outfit, but at his ability to tell exactly what was wrong. Just my girlfriend. He nodded. She giving you a hard time for being out with some friends? Or is she the jealous type? I took a deep breath. Nah, she's upset about something I said before I left the house. I don't even remember what it was. I rolled my eyes and he laughed. The bartender handed me the pint I was waiting for and I paid him. I almost walked away without saying anything else, but I felt compelled for some reason. I wish she wasn't so sensitive. I'd been talking about my City League basketball game for a while Kelsey listened on the couch. I'm glad you guys won, she said with a smile. Yeah, it was lucky their point guard twisted his ankle or we would have lost, I chuckled. She shrugged. That stinks. It's not as fun to win when there's injuries. Yeah, it is, I scoffed. A win is a win. I just mean, it would have been more satisfying to win against the best team in the league if they were at full strength. I rolled my eyes. No, honey, trust me. It matters that we won. She looked like she was about to say something, but stopped and smiled. Well, I'm glad you won. We normally celebrated hard when we won. I'd come home from work to a cake or a special dinner or something. One time, she even had the apartment decorated in our team colors. I never asked for it, but I always liked it. I watched her stand up and leave the room. Where are you going? I asked. I wanted to hang out with her more. Just going to get some laundry done. I'm behind. She kissed my forehead and left. Couldn't argue with that. Is everything okay? I asked her as we ate dinner. It was some vegan thing she knew I didn't like, but would eat anyway. Mm-hmm, she mumbled as she stared at something on her phone. How was your day? Okay, I sighed. Hank called out sick again, I grumbled. She laughed through her nose. That dude hates his job. Yeah, I continued. It sucks because I have to take all his client calls, but he still gets the commission. You should talk to Jeannie about it. See if you can get some kind of incentive for the extra work. Start logging the calls and how much time it takes you and any money you bring in, she offered and grabbed her headphones. Yeah, but where are you going? She stood up from the table. Oh, I'm super tired. I'm just going to zone out and clean the kitchen and go straight to bed. She smiled. Okay. I stuffed another mushy mouthful of chickpeas and sweet potatoes in my mouth. Kelsey broke out of our hug and went back to making the bed. Is everything okay? I asked. You've been acting different. She flattened the sheets with her hands. Yeah. The pitch in her answer revealed it was a lie. Hey, I grabbed her hand gently. What's going on? You've been so much colder lately. I feel like there's something wrong. She took a deep breath and gave me a weak smile. Look, my heart stopped. Do you remember when we got in that big fight the night of Dave's bachelor party? She asked. I nodded. A little. It was really stupid. She shook her head and looked at our clasped hands. You had said something that got under my skin, and it really bothered me that you didn't care. You just thought I was being overly sensitive. But I don't know. Later that night, I realized something. You don't care about me the way I care about you. What? I blinked. No, I do. I swear I do. I love you more than anyone. She gave me a thin-lipped smile. You don't. My throat dried up and I felt a lump forming. It's like my eyes have been opened and I can't help but notice all this other stuff. It's stuff I've always complained about. How you talk to me, how you touch me, how you do things you promised you wouldn't. But it just looks different now. Her eyes welled up. I just don't care like I used to. I'm not as sensitive. I still love you and care about you, just not like I did. You know? She cringed. But we've been fighting a lot less. She smiled hopefully and ran her thumb along my hand. It's been good, right? We stopped fighting, sure, but she wasn't the same Kelsey. She was quieter, more distant, less caring. She touched me less, laughed less, screamed less, loved less. I thought a while about my answer. I'd rather fight and have you love me the same. I shook my head. I'll do whatever you ask. She shook her head and stared right through me. I'm sorry. It's too late.
Hey, Struggle here. Thank you so much for listening to Too Late by Missy Reads. This one was actually performed by Tatsumari Korisuno. He's a fantastic voice actor, and if you want to see more of his work, I have his YouTube channel linked below. You might also recognize him from his performance in A Hare Went Out for a Walk in episode 3 of the Key to Prom series. If you want to see more work by Missy Reads, she's currently working on her title Heroine on Royal Roads and Patreon, linked below. Thank you guys so much, and this week's prompt was, your wish came true, but not the way you expected. Oh, and one more thing. She would like you to know that she is always right. Thank you, and see you guys in the next episode.